So we were talking about how to use budget on Google Sheets. To get to this point, you'll go to Google Sheets. Go to Google Sheets, template gallery, but click on the monthly budget. And then up here, we can change the title to whichever month you'll be using the budget for. Say March. March's budget. Next, you start off by what your starting balance will be for the month. Let's say we have 4,500. So now it changes your numbers right here. Tells you how much you're starting with, how much we end with. So we would say that we've saved $500 this month and increased by 11% in savings. We can say that how much our planned expenses are. Say we would plan to spend 100, and that we actually spent 1,000. Our planned income would be this. And so we've actually made more than what we've planned. So then this is how we would start off inputting our data. So say we want to spend $500 on food this month, and we actually spend $450. And we actually spend $450. So we've saved $50 from what we've planned. Say we ended up saving and planning to spend $150 on doctor's bill, but we were really sick, so we went over, and I'll show you the negative that we spent more than what we planned. Same thing here, 25, let's say we spent 14, 15, and it just tells you how much we saved. And then here, if we actually, this is how much we planned to make, this is how much we actually made. Say if we got, we didn't plan to get a bonus, but we ended up getting a bonus of $150. That definitely increases. And all your numbers up here will continue to change the more you change your input your data. You would also be able to change the color of your budget. If you wanted to, in the background, you can change all of these things. So this is one budget. You could also start off with a very plain budget by creating it yourself. Go through a blank, name it budget. See, name it budget here. See how much we planned. Let's just say was for food, pets, and let's just say extras. Let's just say we plan to spend 20, 150, 150 extras. Just say we budget 200. If we actually use 500, 20, 0, and 50. If you highlight these columns here, it'll show you the sum down here of how much it equals to for that month, and this is how much it'll show you down here of how much we actually spent. If you highlight from here to here, go to format, conditional formatting, color scale, and we would set this to a deep red, and the minimum, no, we did this wrong. Okay, so minimum would be white and the maximum would be red. 70% done. Now what we've created here, the color scale, is a heat map. So the darkest part of the map would be the highest numbers, and the widest part would be the lowest. We're also able to highlight here and go to tools, notifications. So when we share it, we're able to set notifications. So like if someone we shared this to and we like didn't change the settings, we could get notification if any changes are made or if a user submits a form. So what that means is here we go to share it, go to advanced. In here you can prevent people from changing the access to who can reach this document, as long as download it and copy or anything like that. And you can also see who is able to access from here and through the link. This way, this is how you would share the link and create the properties of the link. But if you go through here, you can add the email address and you can show who can edit, who can copy, and who can't. We can also insert, so say here's our food. We insert a link. We could insert a link from, say, if we scan copies of our receipts and keep them stored on a computer, you can go ahead and link the document from your food here, so it'll be in the same document. We could also make this data into a chart. So this graph gives a better visual effect of how much we've actually spent compared to what we've planned to spend. And you're able to change the colors on everything here too if you want to. You can also see from a pie graph, any really kind of chart, you're able to decide how you want it. We're also able to change these numbers into money signs as a percent. We can change the decimals basis if you want to add decimals or not. And we can protect the sheet. So this protection would enable you to set permission And so like if we're highlighting this area, then we can restrict who can edit this range. So if I click only me and I'd share it, I'm gonna go open it. So I can't even click on that area. Well, I can click on that area, but I'm not able to insert and change the values. Only here in comments should I be able to change anything. I'm not able to change anything here. I'm able to change any values. And if I had added like protection of who can, like getting a notification, it would notify me saying when a change was made if I had not set this permission here. So there are a lot of things you can do in Google Sheets to create a budget. You can even create a form. So what this means is if you're creating a budget for a group or a company and anyone has any questions, or say like you're trying to get feedback on the budget and it make sure everyone's fine with what's being spent in each area, you can send out this form about the budget and create questions about it and then share it with everyone there. And that's about it. There's like there's various different ways you can create a budget through Google Sheets, and it's just one of the simplest ways besides using the template.